What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush. Let's talk Jets. Hope everybody had an excellent week. Jets, Patriots, Sunday, MetLife Stadium, and there are so many storylines from this game. It's crazy. You have an 0-2 Patriot team that is desperate, an angry Belichick who hates the Jets, who wants to get back at them, but wants to just get his team back on track. The Jets are 1-1, coming off a clunker against the Cowboys. Everybody's kind of down on them. They want to right their ship. They have the Chiefs next week, so it's kind of a must-win for both teams. And you look at the matchups, man. I did a video a couple days ago about the whole Belichick versus Hackett thing, but with the weather conditions, what's supposed to be windy and rainy, it's going to be ugly, man. This is going to be just a physical, ugly, old-school AFC East game. And it's going to come down to the offensive and defensive lines, in my opinion, and what team makes the most mistakes. And I know it's like, well, it's obvious, but this more than ever because of the conditions and because of the quarterbacks, I think it's who makes a pivotal mistake, who gets a big turnover on defense, are there any special teams blunders, penalties, so on and so forth. I don't think this game's going to be pretty by any means, but if you look at the Jets' offensive line, the big news is that Dwayne Brown, who struggled last week, hasn't practiced all week, and as of today, Saleh said he's going to play. If he doesn't play, Saleh's kind of saying that they wouldn't move Becton over there. They would probably play, I'm assuming Billy Turner. And to me, I mean, Billy Turner, A, isn't good, but I guess Saleh doesn't want to move Becton if it's a one-week thing. But if you're going when you're playing your best five, Becton played at left tackle the entire training camp. It's not like he's going to be a fish out of water. He knows how to play there. And if you have him there, and then Schweitzer's banged up with a concussion, so you can put Max Mitchell back at right tackle. But the left tackle spots can be concerned. The offensive line as a whole is a concern. You looked at how they played last week. They looked confused. They were out-coached, out-prepared. And then you figure you have Belichick this week coming in, who watched the Cowboys move Micah Parsons all over the place. He's going to do the same thing with Judon. He's going to take advantage of all the line mistakes the Jets are making. So, and then you look at what are the Jets going to try to do? They got to run the friggin' football, man, especially in this weather. So you got to establish Breece Hall. You got to get Dalvin Cook going, and you can't give up on it. You got to play smash mouth football, man. There's no way. You got to put Nick Baldwin in the backfield and go to the fullback set, jumbo packages. I honestly don't care. This is not a kind of game where you have Zach Wilson throw the ball 35 times. If they do that, Hackett is completely incompetent. So establish a line of scrimmage, which is not going to be easy. And then if you have to get the short passing game involved, get Hardman involved, get Gibson involved, get Cook the ball out of backfield. You can do things to get Zach Wilson comfortable, but then that's the X factor is what Zach Wilson are you getting here? And honestly, I hope you're getting a pissed off Zach Wilson that is tired of getting shit on by everybody. Even the show last night, the pregame show last night on Thursday Night Football, they were ripping the shreds. Like, at some point, his, pride and ego's got to kick in. Like, enough's enough. Like, I'm an NFL quarterback. I'm going to start proving you guys I can play this game and play it well. He doesn't have to play hero football. Just spread the ball around, stay within the offense, and do some good things here. If he's got to use his legs, use his legs. You saw it last week in Dallas when the pocket collapsed. He stepped up, he took off, he ran. He can do all these things. And I'm hoping this is the game he does that. And maybe it's blind faith. Maybe I'm tired of ripping the kid. Whatever it is, but I just think Sunday, I'm hoping you see a Zach Wilson with an edge to him. I'm hoping Aaron Rodgers has talked to him too. Like, listen, man, don't waste this opportunity because you're, two games away from getting benched, right? There's no way the Jets can go the entire season watching this kid just, fall apart or melt down. So you got to see, and this is on Hackett too. Hackett has got to call a much better game plan than last week. He's got to adjust if your offensive line can't block. Like last week, the left side of the line couldn't do a lot. Run the ball to the right. Give him help. Do things. Make adjustments during the game. Don't make excuses. His press conference yesterday annoyed the hell out of me. I was going to make a video, but I'm just I'm sure you guys are tired of negativity at this point, so you're stop with the videos. So I expect this offense to come out physical. I don't want to hear excuses. This is a good Patriot defense, but you already played two good defenses the last couple of weeks. So you should be prepared for this. It's not a short, it's there's just all the excuses you had for last week can't apply this week, okay? Defensively, I think you're going to see a big-time performance. I think Tony Adams is out at safety. Amos will come in, but this is not a high-flying passing game for the Patriots. They're going to have the same approach. Matt Jones is a decent quarterback. They have a methodical offense. They smash mouth, run the ball, get the tight ends involved, quick passing game, and try to take advantage of the mistakes the defense is making. The Jets have more talent on defense. The Jets defense should dominate. They dominated them last year, especially the second game. They can shut down this offense, and I expect them to. They've taken a whole week of everybody picking on them, like this guy didn't get a sack, Sauce Gardner's pissed off. but it's going to come to the trenches. It's the defensive line, Quinton Williams, John Franklin Myers, all these guys have got to get after it. Dominate, stop the run, force Mac Jones to pass in terrible conditions and see what happens. Cover the tight ends out of the backfield, cover the running backs out of the backfield. You know what they're going to do. You know they're going to dink and dunk, especially with the conditions. I think the Jet defense is going to dominate. I really do. So in terms of special teams, Zerline's still banged up. I have no idea if he's playing or not. The conditions are going to be terrible. You have Morstead as punter. Gibson, this could be his first time dealing with these kind of conditions at MetLife. Hopefully he can handle it. And again, then it's just a matter of mistakes and preparation and execution. I'm really hoping this Jets team as a group comes out like a group on a mission. I think the crowd's kind of probably be like, what? I mean, the crowd's going to be there. I'm sure they'll be loud and proud, but, it's not going to be the same crowd as week one because a lot of life has sucked out of his team with Zach Wilson playing. So I'm sure the fans will be into it. The Jets have got to start off fast. Don't get down 7-0 quick. You don't want Zach Wilson chasing points. You don't want this offense chasing points. You don't want to take this crowd out of the game. And then in terms of prediction, I don't know what the over-under is. I'm not a bettor, but I think this game's going to be low scoring, man. This is going to be a yuck fest, man. This one's going to be for the diehards in the third quarter. You're like, this is a grind, right? I'm going to say 13-10 Jets. I think they're the better team. I know they're the underdog. And everybody has their predictions because everybody's so down on Zach Wilson. So I'm taking this prediction based on the Jets being at home, feisty, annoyed, pissed off, downtrodden, and tired of being picked on and just insulted. I think they come out fiery. They know this game is important, especially division game, and they want to get rid of this streak too. Like Saleh tries to downplay it. They know what's at stake here. This is the Patriots. It's a team that this is like it's like that nemesis that you've got to get off your list. Like, boom, we're done with you. On to our bigger and better things. So I'm going to say Jets 13-10, and I hope they do, man, because if they don't win this game, this is going to be a complete fiasco in this area. And then you're looking, like I said earlier, the Chief game after that, and then you worry about the whole season where it goes. So let me know what you think. Share your score predictions. You have some injuries, you have some concerns, but this is the NFL, man. You got to adjust. You have adversity. You got to overcome it, and you got to win friggin' football games. Have a good day.